Hi YouTube. I just had a great day with my dad and grandma and today out of town, but I'm not gonna talk about that right now because this video I'm gonna focus on a very eventful week for the Kuroshitsuji fandom. So as you can see, I displayed all my Kuroshitsuji related stuff on my table. I have a bookmark and the figure and then the keychain, and I'm wearing the girl badge right here, and then the Kuroshitsuji manga and DVD and so on. It really has been a very intense week for the fandom because on Wednesday we just got the news that a new musical is coming out, and then just this morning the anime, which before today we just know that there will be a new series coming, but just this morning they updated the website, and then there's this news flying into the fandom, and everyone was like, whoa, slow down, Yana. Actually, I don't think she's the one that's supposed to slow down because, I mean, she's still drawing the manga and she's not, nothing is changing on her side. It's just that there's this new musical, but then they kind of changed the cast, so I don't think anyone is suddenly jumping into a busy mode. And then also the anime production team, well, they've been idle for 3 years, so, I mean, I don't think they're the one that's supposed to slow down, which, I mean, it's gonna be a really intense year. I mean, the whole year of 2014 is gonna be, really busy and probably fantastic for the Kuroshitsuji fandom, which I'm looking forward to it. And right now I'm just gonna fangirl a little bit and make some speculations of the upcoming stuff from the Kuroshitsuji canon production. So yeah, first off, I'm just gonna talk about the musical. We don't really know anything about it, but I mean, I'm just gonna say that I'm glad Akanemani's out. She's no longer writing the script. I can't wait to see a fresh approach in writing Gra as well as other Shinigami, because Okada kind of screwed it all up in the previous musicals. And I mean, we don't really know anything else other than that. And I mean, I'm pretty sure Uehara Takuya and probably Matsushita Yuya will be back as Gra and Sebastian, because I think changing those two, as well as Undertaker, changing these three would probably be suicidal. Like, definitely, it will be a suicidal approach, unless you have someone that's just so fantastic that no one's gonna object to it. So yeah, but we really don't know anything about it at this moment, so I don't really have anything to start with, and so I'm gonna just stop right here. And about the anime, we had so much news this morning about the anime, and I mean, the moment I saw Miyano Mamoru's name on the cast website, I was like, oh, Joker, Mamoru, you're on the boat. Like, it's just, I mean, he's like in every anime I'm seeing right now, like every single one, he's just gonna pop up somewhere. But I mean, that happens to a lot of things, like, Fukuyama Jun kind of had that moment, like I had that moment with Fukuyama Jun years ago, but I mean, yeah, I like this guy, and I can't wait to hear him as Joker, and I mean, he's a fantastic guy. I really like him. I'm just gonna start fangirling, so I'm just gonna stop right here. And on the plot itself, because right now we just know that there will be the circus arc, and then there will be the murder arc. And I'm probably not gonna talk a lot about the murder arc. I'm just gonna, because this, I mean, there's so much stuff going on in the circus arc and the manga. And I think the most important thing that we have to remember is that now, it's just, I'm wondering, because we all remember how season 2 ended, and, you know, it's just really curious, you know, how you're gonna start season 2. I mean, I think it would, I mean, I'm just speculating. I think it's gonna be a flashback kind of beginning, you know, when Sebastian and Demon Seal were on their demon carriage going on their demon vacation spot, and then, you know, Seal just went like, Sebastian, do you remember that second time you had sexual intercourse with a human female? And then, because, you know, the first time was with, what's her name, Matilda, yeah, and in season 1, the nun. And then, you know, he also kind of had that with Beast, so spoiler alert. And then, yeah, I think that would be a reasonable way to kind of get us back to, you know, before Seal was a demon and that kind of shit going on. So yeah, I think that might be the way that they're gonna make up for the season 2 ending and, you know, start season 3 anew, you know, as a flashback. And then I'm just gonna have to talk about the Shinigami, because I mean, we know William's very important in the circus arc, and Rano kind of showed up in the end, but what I want to speculate. I mean, what I think is that there will be a lot of changes in the circus arc as well in the anime, because I mean, first of all, the Kuroshitsuji anime production team is not exactly the best model for, you know, how to stay 100% true to the manga kind of team, you know, because remember season 1, like, I mean, even, you know, when everyone's like so in love with season 1, like, season 1 had a lot of original stories, and season 2 was totally made up. And I mean, even if they're doing the circus arc, I just don't think they're gonna stay true to the manga. I mean, I'm just lowering my expectation here. I'm not saying they're gonna do a terrible job, but I'm just saying that, I mean, they're probably not gonna stay true to the manga, because I mean, for another very important reason is that the context has changed. Because in the manga, the reason William had to do this, you know, because like this kind of investigation is not exactly his duty. Like, Gro was the person who's supposed to come up and do this shit. And the reason William had to fill in the spot was because Gro was suspended at that time. But that's not the case in the anime anymore, unless they're flashing back to a point right after the Jack the Ripper arc, which, I mean, I don't think they're going to do that. And so the context has changed, which means Gro's probably no longer in suspension, and then, you know, she's gonna come out and do shit. Like, I think Gro's gonna have a much more prominent role in the circus arc than she had in the manga, because in the manga she only showed up in the conversations, in Ronald and William's conversations. But I think the circus arc is such an amazing story, and there's so much going on, and then Gro just has to be in there somewhere. That's just, I mean, I'm probably just bullshitting here, but I really think that Gro will play. I mean, I'm not gonna say that Gro's gonna be like truly prominent in the story, because like she's not the main character after all. But I think she's gonna have a much greater role than she had in the manga, and yeah, because so much has changed, and I don't think the anime production team would risk not having Gro in the story, because like she's just really fantastic. I mean, yeah, and also I think there will be a lot more merchandise. I'm actually seeing my wallet burning right in front of my eyes right now. Because in season 1 they released character songs. In season 2 they released even more character songs. And I think in season 3 I'm really looking forward to see even more character songs. And one thing in particular is that I hope Kuroshitsuji gets to release some more duets, because in the previous 2 seasons, the only duet-ish kind of song was the one between Soma and Agni, because, like, I mean, they did the separate recording, but if you put their parts together, it becomes a full song. And it's kind of a duet, which is great. I really like that song. And so I really hope that in, you know, season 3, they could be more creative with the character songs. And, I mean, if you know me, you probably know what I'm trying to say, you know, what kind of duet I want to have to do, as long as you know. And also, the anime script, the writers, Okada Mori is also out, and I mean, I'm probably the most vocal Okada Mori hater on the internet, but I just have to be really honest. I mean, I think she does a fantastic job writing a Sebastian Seal-centric story. But other than that, I mean, the way she deals with other characters, how she likes to really sensationalize the plot, it's just something I don't think it's appropriate, like for a manga like Kuroshitsuji, like the style, like the way she deals with the plot and the characters. It's just not very true to the story, to the soul of the story. I don't know what I'm saying, but you know, Okada Mori is always a little bit off from my perspective, and especially the way she treats Gro. I mean, I've done a very lengthy review on the way she deals with Gro in the story, so I'm not gonna do that here. But I really hope the new writers can, you know, give us a new Gro, like something that's, no, someone that's really closer to the manga Gro, which I'm truly looking forward to it. I hope the writers can, you know, be successful in this. And then lastly, I'm just gonna rant a little bit, because for the past week, because I've been posting these updates and news on Tumblr as well as the Chinese forums, and there's one thing that kind of makes me sad. Like, I don't want to offend anyone here. I hope I'm not, because that's not my intention. But it makes me a little bit upset when people don't trust or ignore my updates or posts. The news. I can understand that you want to get it from, I don't know, like a magazine cover or the manga, but if I already posted the official website right there, I mean, maybe you should just trust the official website. Like, I'm not gonna make up rumors and just fool you into thinking, oh, there's a new season, or like, oh, there's a new musical. Like, I have no interest, and nor do I have the time to be a jerk, a liar, or a troll. Like, I don't have time for that shit. Ain't nobody got time for that. And also, not on Tumblr, but on the Chinese forums that I hang out a lot, and people have all these crazy speculations about the new season and also the new musical, which is totally fine. But like, the way they deal with what I post, like when I post, oh, there's a new season, and they start writing these crazy shit that's easily debunkable by the details of that piece of news that I post like right afterwards. Because there's this guy that was just right after I post, oh, the new anime is gonna include the circus arc, and then right after that, this guy was like, oh, I hope they don't make up shit for this anime. I hope they stay true to the manga, but I'm probably wrong. I was like, dude, I just posted, the circus arc is gonna be in the anime, and that's like the most manga arc in the. Ugh. So yeah, I mean, it is a little bit upsetting, because what I really want to do is just to bring the latest news to my fellow fans, and I want to keep everybody updated. And I'm very happy that people can get update from me, and I understand that you might think I'm not exactly a trustworthy source, but I had the official website, and and I just hope people can read what I have written. Like, it's just information. Like, I'm not writing a fanfic and force you to read it. It's just basic information about the stuff that's going on right now. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to future months. The Kuroshitsuji anime is gonna come out in July. And I don't know about the musical, but I speculate it's going to be August or September. I don't know. I really don't. And yeah, I'm really, really excited. And it reminds me how back in 2011, when they released the OVAs during that time, my former roommate, Andrea, she used to live with me in the double room, and then like every time I see a new update, especially like I think a picture from like this unreleased episode, like every time this comes out, and then I see it on Twitter or anything, and then I'll be like, Andrea, warning, I'm gonna be really, really weird for the next 5 minutes, and then the next 5 minutes I'll be like in front of the screen, like going, because like probably William or Grow is on the screen, like, and for 5 minutes, and she's gonna keep quiet and not talk. And I'm probably gonna do the same thing again this year, but I'm living in a single room now, so nobody's really gonna mind. Unless they can hear it outside the door, I hope they don't. So yeah, I think there will still be a lot more news coming out in the future weeks, because I really, really don't think the circus arc could fill in the whole anime season. Like, season 1 was 24 episodes, and season 2 was 12 plus 6 OVAs. So, I mean, I just don't think the circus arc could fill in 12 episodes. Like, it was a great story, but 12 episodes. I mean, I think it's like 7 or 8 at most. I mean, I hope this season 3 could be, like a 24 episode. I don't know if I'm asking too much, but I really hope it's 24 episodes. And, plus a couple OVAs. I'm pretty sure they're still holding up a lot of the news. And I really hope gonna have a fantastic summer. I'm really looking forward to it, and I hope you guys all have fun. And I'll see you next time.